Disclaimer. All information displayed in this video is our personal opinion. If you disagree with anything within this video, please tell us in the comments. We will try and discuss it in a future episode. Hello, all you nerds, geniuses, men, and people who have nothing better to do. Welcome to Thoughts About Humanity.
The new podcast where we question life, the universe, and everything.
By the way, it's 40. The answer is 42. So basically, on this podcast, all we're going to be doing is,
Talking about paradoxes.
yeah, for example, just some examples of things we might be able to talk about,
Time travel.
right? Life in general.
Are we really puppets?
Yeah, reality as a whole. We're just gonna talk about what we feel like talking about, mostly involving the subject of life. So, what is our first topic gonna be, my friend, that guy?
We might do time travel.
Alright. Well, I think we should first talk about paradoxes, mostly.
Yeah.
So, for the random people who have nothing better to do, that are watching this podcast, paradox, we'll give a quick explanation, right, that guy?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a paradox, let's say you go back in time, right? The time machine, obviously. And you change something in the past. Then that thing will already have been changed, so we wouldn't have to go back in time and change it, which means it wouldn't have been changed, which means we would have to go back in time. Paradox, infinite loop. We also have first guest, Andreas.
Have all you guys heard of Doctor Who?
Oh my god. Okay.
That's where.
Okay. So we were talking about paradoxes, right? Do you have anything to add on paradoxes, other than what I've already said?
Not much, except for they're basically just something that'll never happen.
Right, and also,
Never happens.
I've also been thinking about this, and I figured out two ways to completely avoid a paradox. One way, yeah, that is possible. That is very possible. Okay, so anyways, one, you can change something in the future because it hasn't already happened.
Yeah. It will happen.
It will happen, but hasn't happened, so therefore it wouldn't create a paradox.
No.
Because it wouldn't have already been changed if you change it, because it's in the future.
And the
And,
second,
right, this is one of my own personal theories that I spent a good while coming up with. Let's say you went back in time. This only works on very specific conditions, right? And you gave your past self knowledge, everything you've learned since that date. Then, if you tell your past self, so let's say you travel back in August 8th, 2015, right? You will tell your past self that on August 8th, 2015, to go back in time to that very date that you traveled back in time to, and give yourself all the information that you have learned since that point.
so it'll just be a loop.
Yeah, it'll be
telling yourself and you become the genius of the
Yeah,
world.
you'd become even smarter. You'd be constantly getting smarter. Plus, it would avoid a paradox completely.
Yeah.
So that's our first subject of talk. What should our next subject talk be?
I've always wondered about time and paradox.
Yeah, well, now you know. So the next thing on our list is
Parallel universes.
exactly, and the thought about the existence of said parallel universes. So our initial thought about parallel universes is what, that guy?
That they can exist. They're basically just a mirror image. Whenever you make a choice, it opens up a parallel universe where you didn't make that choice.
Right, and
then
what
it
is
goes on from
sorry,
there.
what is your initial thought on this, Andreas?
I really don't have many thoughts of
Right.
parallel universes because I've always been on and off of doing different things.
Okay. Alright then.
Yeah.
So, let's get more into depth about alternate universes. So, building on your point about
Doing something.
having an opposite, making a choice and having another reality with where you don't do that thing. That could also, one choice can create infinite parallel realities, right? Because there's, let's say you can choose between 5 things to eat for lunch, right? One, you can choose one thing, and then there's 4 parallel universes of choosing another thing. And then for each of those parallel universes, there's 3 parallel universes where you can choose something else. And then for each of those, there's 2. it can create an infinite amount of different universes where different things happen.
Like, say, from 3 to 6 to 12, and then so on and so forth.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So, and then there can even be completely different alternate universes that we
Yes.
don't know about, right? Now, if there was a way to travel into these alternate universes, what would happen? Like,
Yeah.
um,
What happened when you met your
yeah,
parallel self?
what would happen when you met your parallel self? Would like,
You merge? Or
yeah, would something huge happen? Like, this is a really interesting topic. We haven't talked about this at all until we started this podcast, actually.
Yeah, like...
You have thoughts?
Yeah, like, say something. So you're yourself in a parallel universe. You could be, like, all cool, all nerdy, all, like, smart, like the ruler of the world.
Right, so, and what if you see your other self and then try to become that other self in the normal universe?
Then
Or,
it
like,
would
take...
it would change the other universe, because if that universe is an exact opposite of that universe and you become like them, they'd have to be the opposite of you.
Right, so it would have to completely change everything.
Yes.
Because if you have two exact parallel universes that are the same,
They would merge.
they
into
aren't
one.
parallel.
No.
They are just one universe.
That's
Yeah, say, like, you have...
Well, are we talking universes or are we talking dimensions here? I think either one would work in this case. Yeah. But now, think about this. What if someone tagged along when you went back? What would that cause? That would cause, like...
that would probably cause, like, a paradox.
That would cause chaos everywhere. That could potentially destroy all universes.
if your parallel universe self is going to your planet, would that mean you were going there?
Potentially,
You could
or
never meet because you just be going to the alternate universe.
Yeah,
Just
because-
if you go, then he would have to go too.
right, and then maybe there's an alternate universe where you've never been born, right? What if you went to that universe, right? Then that would cause, like, if you went to that universe, then you would have been born technically, right?
Yes, because you'd exist.
And then in the other universe, your universe that you came from, you would never have been born because it was the opposite, which means you would not exist. So if interdimensional traveling ever becomes a thing, it could be highly, extremely dangerous.
My suggestion is time travel.
Stick with time travel, ignore dimension travel. At least until we can, like, actually... Well, I just recommend ignoring it for now, right? I don't think it's a good possibility. I think we should end this here, right? Good points, we got nothing else to talk about right now? Alright, well, hope you all enjoyed this episode. This has been a really weird first episode. We're doing this, like, actually at school, so it's, like, really sorry about all the background noise. This is just our first episode. We're not scripting this. Again, we apologize for any issues that we might occur. Thank you, Andres, again for being on the first episode.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
And if you have any comments, suggestions, things we can do better, just go ahead and write them down in the section below, in the comments section. We will actually soon be starting a website, and we will not be just uploading these on YouTube. We will actually create a website where we can upload our podcasts, and we can have a chat section there. But anyways, this is Jake Shadows,
A guy.
and hope you all enjoyed. See you next time. Bye.